Okay, folks. Are we on? Are we like? Oh shit. Well, let's turn that off. I'm not supposed to say shit on the air either. Oh god. Alright, is this a thing? Alright, this is a thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the D1 Climax. I am your host, Dino Winwood, your broadcast journalist for today. We got some exciting action here for you. Some round-robin tournament action brought to you by the great participants of the WFWF Locker Room and international talents as well. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I see people are starting to, well, not necessarily pile in, but you're here. That's what matters. Let's try to get the numbers up, folks. Either way, I'm spiffied up. This is my official broadcast look. If you've never seen me on camera before, which you probably haven't, in my past broadcasts, I wear this exact number when I do it. So, yes, thank you so much for joining me here today. We got some wonderful matches here. Hi, Alicia. Hello. Thank you for joining. We got some fantastic matches here for you today. One rotation of each block, Block A and Block B, consisting of 6 combatants each. And we will be going through the rotations one at a time. Not too sure if the powers that be are specifically wanting to do A, B, or A and B altogether. But either way, I will be doing this for you. Get a little wah-wah, because we got to be talking so much that it is going to make my mouth dry. All right. All right. Let's see here. Fucked if I know, Jim. I just picked up this camera on eBay. So I was never a fan of the camera technology, but apparently people appreciate you showing your face as you play or call video games. So that's what we're doing here today. So I don't know what the hell Movecraft is. I'm just going to say yes, and obtaining this camera was something, I tell ya. So, hi, Seaweed, good to see ya. All right, so let's go ahead and move down the brackets here, folks. All right, our first contest of today, I don't know who you're referring to, Jim. Our first contest of today consists of Tetsuhiro Takaiwa and Shinya Hashimoto. They're going to start off here on the Block A bracket. I'm pretty excited for this one. Let's go ahead and make our way down to the fighting pit to see what these two have in store for us. Oh, I'm so excited. Advance, thank you again for joining us. I mean, not too many of you, but you know what? You're here, and that means the world to me. Also, I want to thank you guys for constantly supporting Dub 3, the Big Dogs promotion. I'm definitely happy and honored to be a part of that team. Here comes Tetsuhiro Takaiwa. Much love. And Takaiwa, one of the most deadliest men to grace the ring of professional wrestling. He does not play around. You see referee Rick Knox there, our senior official for this entire tournament. Here comes his opponent, Shinya Hashimoto, one of the 3 musketeers of New Japan Pro Wrestling, a legend with a big pancita. This is going to be a hard-hitting matchup. Yes, Joker, this is the first matchup of today's broadcast. Here we go. Open hand slap there by Takaiwa. As he locks up now, Hashimoto throwing off into the ropes. Tries to go with the shoulder tackle, but no luck on that one. And the knee strikes definitely put him down to the ground. As they lock up again, knife edge chop. Open hand slap once again, catching him. Scoop slam with authority with an elbow drop to the face by Hashimoto. Knife edge chop there by Takaiwa, whipping him off into the corner. Ducks that lariat, tries to go for the drop kick, but nobody home. Hashimoto with a throat thrust. Onto Takaiwa with a snapmare takeover to follow through. Off the ropes he goes again. And an overhand chop, this time swiping over the face, working over the leg of Shinya Hashimoto. Goes for those kicks, and mind you, a kick from one Shinya Hashimoto is equal to one truck hitting you. Elbow drop now to the back, stomps him on the neck. Scooping a slam, this time by Takayama. Or is it Takaiwa? I'm so nervous, I have not been on the camera for a while. Especially live. Dropping the elbow now. Takaiwa goes for the cover, hooks the leg, but not enough to get a 1 count. Not a good progress report. And now Hashimoto puts him down with that kick, working over the leg once again. Knife edge chop to kicks. It's a pissing contest of strikes. Who is going to end up on top of this one? Hashimoto does, but falls shortly after Takaiwa. The snapmare takeover, stomping away at the face. Scoop slam now, this time in the corner, able to stomp away. I thought he was going to go for the top rope. And now the rear naked choke by Hashimoto with the body scissors. Gets thrown to the outside. Referee administering the count. Takaiwa taking a little bit of a breather. Knife edge chop. Smacks away at the top of the head into the camel clutch, rearing back. Double kicks. Third time puts down Takaiwa. And as you can see there, the knee brace sticking out the top of the knee pads. Hashimoto has definitely figured out where he's going to be attacking most of this matchup. Short arm lariat there by Takaiwa. Kick to the midsection as he brings him close to the center. DDT right on the netwood. Hooks the leg. 1, 2 count only, says referee Rick Knox. Off into the corner now. Overhand shot to the face, putting him down to the ground. And this time to the back of the head. Stomping away now. Double axe handle by Hashimoto. Off the ropes. Picks him up for the Death Valley driver into the corner. Double arm press. No, not even a 2 count. I think if anything that made Hashimoto extraordinarily mad.
Give up.
Now working over the headlock. Plants some knuckles in the part of the hair. Stomping on the head while extending the leg backwards. And picking him up now. Powerbomb into the turnbuckles as Takaiwa dishing out more punishment with a lariat to Hashimoto. And lifts off. Sheer drop brain buster. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 2.9. He gets the shoulder up right away. Forearm smash there by Hashimoto. He knows that he's got Takaiwa on the ropes, but Takaiwa trying to lift him up for brainbuster of his own. And to the outside. 1, 2, 3. Lifts him. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! A Steiner screwdriver onto the floor with the lariat follow-up. And now lifting up once again. No, Hashimoto reverses into a suplex. Gets back in at the count of 14. And Takaiwa wisely getting back in, even though he's probably dazed after that one. How Hashimoto's able to move so quickly, I don't know. Powerbomb picks him up for another one. Picks him up for a third one. Cover. 1, 2, 2.9 again. Off the ropes. Lariat colliding into the face of Hashimoto. And now going for another triple powerbomb. Mustering up that core and upper body strength. Switches into the Death Valley driver. Hashimoto is back up to his feet. Reverse DDT. Hashimoto going up to the top. No, man. That would have been terrible. Takaiwa catches up with another Death Valley driver. 1, 2 again. DDT spiking his head. Short arm lariat. Oh, Takaiwa calling for it. But they're striking off once more. A little later on in the match. Oh, a spinning back chop by Hashimoto. Lariat to the face by Takaiwa. And now Hashimoto bringing him into the center. You know what he's going to... Oh, he's going to go for submission. Trying to make it difficult for Takaiwa to get any kind of leverage out of that submission, but he manages to escape. German suplex. 1, 2, 2.9 again. Ducks that lariat. Oh, driving his head down with a Fire Thunder driver. But both men are back up to their feet. And now Hashimoto goes into the rear naked choke. Will he tap? Will Takaiwa tap? It's over! It's over! Hashimoto wins this exchange and gets the first points of the evening! Wow! Ooh-wee. I need a drink after that one. Oh, man, I for sure thought that as well, Jim. At 95% evaluation, 13 minutes, 50 seconds, Shinya Hashimoto wins with the scissor sleeper, tapping out Takaiwa after a much deserved victory, a hard-hitting battle, and a great way to start off tonight's broadcast of the D1 Climax. Oh, jeez. How's everybody doing here tonight? Such good shit. Yes, that is correct. All right, folks, we're going to move. My microphone is gone. Can How about now? How about now? We might just have to. How about now? We might just have to. You can hear it on my computer. You can hear it on my computer. Is this better? I mean, this we might just have to work with this if it's going to give me that kind of problems. So, fuck it. This is a prop. Or actually, I don't know. Should I keep the headset on? Or can I take it off? Like, it's... I don't know. Does it add to it? I don't know. So, hi, Wasted Faith! Yeah, it's hot as shit under this thing, but it's fine. If it looks good, it looks good. Even though you can see the microphone lost in my beard. So... Alright, folks. We're going to go ahead and move on now to our next contest here. Bob Sapp versus one of the most deadliest creations, one of the most evil, demonic personas to ever, well, persons or group known as Rosemary. This is this is a hoss battle, if anything. So let's go ahead and move on to this one. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Oh, man. See, this is the one I was waiting for the most when the matches were assigned. So, it is hoss time. Here we have Rosemary, the demon assassin. I believe that, CJ. I absolutely believe that. And Bob Sapp, the Beast, the MMA fighter, former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, making his way into the ring, sponsored by the New Legacy Inc. Got that John Blood water, which I am drinking. Fight! Oh, swings that lariat now. Clobbers away at the back of Rosemary, who locks up. Nice judo throw by the Demon Assassin, who tries to follow through with a kick. They're feeling out. Who is oh shit, sweeps out the legs. And now working the ground and pound on the Demon. Off into the ropes. Gets to that Kia. And once again, Rosemary able to get him off of that clutch. Test a straight forearm smash, raking the eyes of the Beast. And spikes that elbow on the back of the head, but the Beast is back up. She goes for it one more time. Oh, and the Beast with the throat punches. There's a judo throw, and now ground and pound by the Demon Assassin. Elbow drop to the face, and once again they take it to the floor. And Sap getting in those strikes on Rosemary, but Rosemary making short work of those plans, just throwing about the Beast, who scrapes the heel into the eyes and now clobbering on the face once again. I'm curious who is going to get busted open first in this contest. What a lariat by Rosemary. She just took a straight punch to the face from Bob Sapp while standing and still standing into that clover leaf. There's a pickup, swings at the arm, nobody there. Off in the corner, I thought she was going to load up something. Throws him on the opposite side of the world. With a go behind. And now choking! Referee Rick Knox administering the count. She lets go. But look at the power of the Beast! Press slamming! And now lifting up, slamming down Rosemary! And once again! And Rosemary now bringing him to the center of the ring. Applies the camel clutch, working over the back of Bob Sapp. Tries to follow through with a kick. No luck on that one. Will she be able to land? No, she will not. Bob Sapp kicking her in the midsection. Goes for the shoulder tackle. Working over again with that powerbomb into the corner. And now raking the eyes. Rosemary looked like she was loading up the mist. Butterfly suplex. And she's dodging or blocking the lariats of Bob Sapp. And she thought she's going to place him on top. Bob Sapp with a suplex to the floor.
2, 3.
Rosemary back in at the count of 3. Backbreaker onto Bob Sapp. The elbow now. These two are just striking it off. It is nuts. And Bob Sapp letting out a silent roar. German suplex to the outside. Rosemary just got launched onto the floor. There's a pickup. No, reverse into the suplex. This time slamming her back against the apron. Straight punch. Down goes Rosemary. And the Beast loading up a tackle to 3-point stance. Off the ropes. Ducks that line. Raking the eyes now. Trying to go for the German suplex with piston elbows. Hits Rosemary right in the face. Sapp now going for it once again, but no, Rosemary launches him off into the ropes. Drop down. And Sapp hangs on, charging for that tackle once more, but Rosemary catches him. To lock in. Butterfly suplex once again, but the Beast immediately gets back up. And now raking the eyes. Charging through with the spear. But Sapp floors the Demon Assassin once again. Backbreaker, dead center. Forearm smash. And Sapp now getting a little more on guard. What a exploder by Rosemary. A Sapp now on wobbly legs. What the shit is going on? What are they doing? Oh, they were trying to jot for position, but nobody was moving. Off the ropes with the clothesline, ducks that second one. Exploder once again by Rosemary. And now off the ropes. Lariat, down goes Sapp. Rosemary up again, but they both collide. This is the greatest match in the history of professional wrestling now that they have done that specifically. And Sapp with a tackle from behind. Again. But Rosemary with a kick to the little Bob. Right in the Sapp sack. As she lifts off, swings into the corner. Cover, 1, 2, 2.9. The shoulder up at the last second, says referee Rick Knox. Flips him up again, angle slam to the floor goes Sapp.
2, 3, 4.
And they're fighting on the outside. We better not see a double count out on this one. Even though we knew it was going to get a little crazy in here. Rosemary back in, Sapp gasping for air. There's a strike up now, punches to elbows. Sapp charges up, 3-point stance, but Rosemary back up with a lariat. And now lifting off. Oh shit, blast right, powerbomb. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, three! Oh my gosh! It's finally over! And Bob Sapp looking down at the Demon Assassin, just trying to figure out what the hell he just faced. And in a valiant effort, Rosemary falls to the last ride powerbomb by Bob Sapp. 13 minutes, 35 seconds with an 89% match evaluation. That match was wonderful. Couldn't have asked for a better second. All right, folks, we're going to head on into our next matchup as we will see some Lucha Libre action as La Sombra goes up against Rey Fenix. Our blockade continues. It's the second match of this block, but the third match of this evening. Let's go down to it. Big Luchis. That sounds like something. Right now, here comes Rey Fenix as we saw La Sombra. He made his way into the ring. Rey Fenix sporting some spiffy blue gear. You know, I don't know. Maybe La Sombra has wears the mask for a different reason. Maybe some horrible scarring or knife edge chop attempted by both of them. Nice arm drag there by Rey Fenix. Goes in with a float over suplex by La Sombra. Snapmare takeover. Scoop and a slam. Drives the elbow right into the leg. Overhand shot there by Fenix. Triple forearm smash. Nice Jaguar defense there by La Sombra. And a back elbow by Fenix. Changes his course. Kitchen sink. He's got to hit him with everything else now. That elbow drop's a good start. And now La Sombra, German suplex on the Fenix. One count only, though. Head scissors take over. This is feeling out in Lucha, folks. This is how they do it. Knife edge chop. And fires back this time. That one was a little high to the face. Triple forearms. Hurricane Rana by La Sombra. Beautiful. And machine gun chops by Rey Fenix, followed by a double knee to the face. Overhand to the punch. Oh, knife edge. Punching him in between the brows. Down goes La Sombra. Fenix splashed with a senton. And a standing moonsault to go. Let's go with that thrust kick, that super kick, but nobody there. Fisherman suplex. One count only. Man, I was not expecting that to come from that positioning. La Sombra is definitely one to look out for. And another one this time. 2 count, says referee Rick Knox. If he lands it again, will he be able to get the pin?
Give up.
Now trying to, that submission maneuver. Misses that drop kick, though La Sombra gets Irish whip reversed. Frankensteiner spiking him on his head with an enziguri by Fenix. Picks him up, big power bomb. 1, 2 count only. Hello, Austin. Nice rope to schoolboy power bomb. 1, 2, 2.9. Damn, that would have been a quick victory. Canadian Destroyer, we're officially in that territory, folks. As the side slam applies him against the big dog salads. Spinning twisty, the Cancun twist by La Sombra. And a pulling neck breaker to slow things down. Happy to have you back, Alicia. Machine gun chops as Rey Fenix perches on top of that turnbuckle. Cross into the Super Rana. And La Sombra holding up the fist of the Ingobernables. Slides that drop kick into the face of Phoenix. Whips him off into the corner. And throws to the outside. Oh, his head might have hit that ramp.
3, 4.
And now whipping him off into the corner. But he gets out of it. Throws Phoenix at this time, chopping him down to the floor. Rolls through with that wacky powerbomb bridge. 2.9. Thrust kick finds its mark on La Sombra. Now a scoop and a slam. Drop toe hold. Phoenix trying to get the crowd going. Rolls through with the victory. 1, 2, 3, and he steals the victory. This is why you do not showboat in any type of competition, especially against the Luchador, and showing the salute of Los Ingobernables. And Phoenix is at a moment of disappointment with himself. Hi, Jay Harley. Good to see you. There you have it, folks. A 9-minute, quick-paced matchup. 84% La Sombra defeats Rey Phoenix. And gaining his first set of points for this rotation. Well, this is definitely the block of interesting matchups, ladies and gentlemen. For we see here Hanzo Man of Dub 3 fame and WCW legend taking on Mitsuhiro Matsunaga, a deathmatch icon. Let's see how this goes. And the crowd still energetic. As the smoke builds, we see the masked man known as Hanzo Man, the DAW legend as well, making his way down to the fighting pit. A big supporter of the 50-foot Blakery. That's right, ever so British. Matsunaga, a chef. Delicious, I believe is it a steakhouse? I appreciate that, Alicia. Thank you so much. As Matsunaga making his way, staring at the big dog salads in the Blakery. It would go well with some of his cuisine. Feeling out process there. No strikes landed yet. Off the ropes. Belly to belly overhead by Hanzo Man. Shot to the midsection by Matsunaga. Let's hit him with that arm drag whip. Off into the corner. Kick to the midsection. Scoop and a slam. Double arm press, but no, not even a 1 count. I mean, come on. You're just insulting your opponent at this point. Off the ropes. This is that kick both of them do. Dusts him right in between the eyebrows. Arm drag take over there by Matsunaga. Rope thrust upwards. That found its place. Followed by lifting knee, La Magistral. No luck on that one. Drives the elbow into the back of Hanzo Man. And biting away at the face already of Hanzo Man. I mean, we go under pure wrestling rules, no rope breaks, but yeah, I don't know why I'm so shocked. I mean, it is rather disgusting to see a man willingly put his teeth in another man's flesh, especially through a mask, as Matsunaga was biting and now putting the arms over the legs for that camel clutch. Heavy leg enziguri by Hanzo Man. Overhand punch to the kick to the midsection. Down goes Hanzo Man. Enziguri by those wacky slippers that Matsunaga always sports. Nice back body drop reversal by Hanzo. And now Matsunaga, pile driver straight on top of the head. And applying the camel clutch, that's definitely going to add a lot more damage to the neck and spine. Crossbody into the legs, into the face crusher. One count only. Very impressive though, the switching of positioning. Soul butt finds its place.
Give up.
I mean, it's very lucha, Jim. DDT. planting the head of Hanzo Man as he's working over the legs, trying to weaken those kicks with the fancy footwork of Hanzo Man.
Give up.
Now applying the head scissors to Matsunaga to slow down the breathing. Double punch to the top of the head.
One.
And just jabbing him in the skull with a fork. Hanzo Man is now bleeding. Crossbody into the face crusher. Off the ropes. Frankensteiner. 1, 2 count only. As you see the blood. Oh, he's biting him again after he's already broken through the skin. Snap suplex by Hanzo Man. He is bleeding a lot. Flippy big boy. But Matsunaga fires back with a kick to the head. Stunner. Desperation cutter by Hanzo Man. He is gasping for air into the scissor sleeper.
Give up.
But he breaks free. Draw Enziguri to the back of the bloody head. And another one. Matsunaga is working over the skull, trying to drain it of as much blood as possible. To the outside goes Hanzo Man, staining the floor. And now Matsunaga hopping down. Gets the Enziguri. And he is catching his... Oh shit, he's got a table. Throwing Matsunaga into the guardrail. What a leg cross buster! Onto the floor. But they better get back inside. He's got a barbed wire bat. Crashing over the head of Matsunaga. Referee Rick Knox administering the count. He just hit him again. Face crusher into the corner. Bloody big dog salad. Back heel kick. Goes through with a dragon screw. We've already seen head drops, head bitings, hitting with barbed wire baseball bats. Pile driver onto the bat. Clothesline, down goes Hanzo Man. He gets him in, Northern Lights bomb. Driving Matsunaga's head. He got to go for the cover. Wheel kick to the back of the head now of Hanzo Man, who is... Oh, he's on fumes at this point. Desperation cutter. He better go for something. Do not give Matsunaga a chance to breathe, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to end up on the floor. Another desperation cutter. And the blood spilling out of the skull of Hanzo Man. Frankensteiner. 1, 2 count only. Matsunaga's back up. And it's like all Hanzo Man can go for is those desperation cutters. Yep. I mean, if they work. You're dropping all your body weight and your opponent's face down into the mat. And Matsunaga targeting the skull, punching through with it. Hanzo Man charges up with that spinning kick, but an Enziguri by Hanzo. Or excuse me, by Matsunaga. Off the ropes. Palm strike Shote! Wheel kick to the... Oh, he landed face first on the bat! And again, he's landed on it! Wheel kick missed. Matsunaga lands on the bat, but not enough to damage. Oh, Uranage! Go for something, Hanzo! They're both out of breath! And a combination of kicks knocks down Hanzo, but not enough! Swings the leg on the back of the head. I don't think either of these men can... Oh, he's on the mat again and more blood's coming out! Desperation cutter on the back! He's got the fork! He's splitting the skull open once more! Referee Rick Knox count faster! Frankensteiner again! 1, 2, 3! Hanzo Man wins the point! Only took him a couple of quarts of blood. Get some breath. Get some bandages. Oh my God, get some water. He definitely earned that one. John Blood water. Yes, folks, we'd like to mention one of the proud sponsors here of WFWF and the D1 Climax. Of course, I'm referring to John Blood water. The only water to come from the beautiful streams of Philadelphia. You might get a little extra flavor with it. But, yes, John Blood, Philadelphia fresh water. You thirsty? Grab some water. Yes, folks. 87%, 15 minutes, 45 seconds of pure blood drainage. The crystal clear ice waters of Philadelphia. Yes, Matsunaga falling to the Frankensteiner of Hanzo Man, but not from a lack of trying. Well, this should... Shit. We are definitely going all engines running and revving out the gates on this one. Karl Gotch is set to take on the Sand Ripper, Ahmed Johnson. Now, judging by the tail of the tape of this matchup, there is nothing between them except air and the Toothy Boy. In a pre-match interview, Ahmed said that if Karl Gotch wants to step up to Punchy, to Bacon Off, because I forgot to take his medication, Morty. And let's just say, I saw him come into the arena earlier today, Ahmed, in a real bad mood. Hello! Here comes Karl Gotch. There we go. Karl Gotch training some of the legendary shooters and grapplers, most notably Minoru Suzuki. And he was happy to take this invitation. And here he comes. He can't possibly give Rip an ass whooping. Said serve it up on the menu tonight, wonton beef stew. But Karl Gotch is going to eat a wreath. Here we go, folks.
Fight.
Snap jab there by Ahmed. Puts in the elbow on the back of Karl Gotch, who lands in that strike. Forearm smash there, deep pocketed. Ahmed now putting him into the buckles. Shoots in on the leg. Nicely done there by Gotch. Off the ropes goes Johnson. With a switch turnaround back. Elbows the great Karl Gotch. And now the test of strength. Gotch overpowering Ahmed Johnson into that twisting arm lock. Picks up, scoop, and a slam. Working over the neck and the arms again. Trying to pop the shoulder out of place. What a lucha strike there by Ahmed. Float over suplex by Karl Gotch. Swings away on that side slam. Headbutt finding the mustache of Karl Gotch. Goes for the cover, but no luck. And now striking the knee into the bow and arrow.
Give up.
Referee Rick Knox asking if Ahmed Johnson wants to give up. No. Big right hands and left hands trying to get that headbutt once again on Karl Gotch. But Gotch lifting the knee. Places him in the center with that cross arm breaker. And now Ahmed just laying down the power with those elbows and knee drops. Again, Gotch trying to stretch him out. Off into the corner. Charging through Johnson. Misses it completely. Gotch now thinks this might be his opportunity, but no, Johnson just completely overthrows him, slamming his face into the buckles and clobbering down the back with the knee to follow. Oh shit, big backbreaker by Gotch, who's now trying to pick apart Ahmed Johnson. Oh yeah, it's time, Yee. Chops to fist, who's gonna be left standing on this exchange? Johnson falls, but so does Gotch.
Give up.
And a shoot headbutt by Ahmed Johnson. I believe that, GB. As he goes in now for his attempt. Only a 1 count, though. You sure did, Yee. He fought against Rosemary. Now overhand, dropping Johnson right on the knee. And again, going for that submission maneuver. Gotch has been known to tap people out with even the most eccentric submissions. But the man practically wrote the book on it. And now luchas a leg out from underneath the legendary Karl Gotch. Fujiwara armbar breaking down. And Johnson looks like he's already tired from it. What a suplex there by Karl Gotch, who is also gasping for air, but now Johnson on spaghetti legs, but he was playing possum. Powerbomb. Wait a minute, Gotch hangs on. Gotch hangs on. Off the ropes. Kitchen sink. Clobbering now over the back. Again with the leg. Twisting into the figure four leg lock onto Karl Gotch. Drop toe hold, Jaguar defense, however you want to call it, into the cross-face chicken wing as you see him tweaking the neck of Ahmed Johnson while trapping his arm into the outside. Ahmed now catching a breather as he throws Karl Gotch. Gotch even taking a bit of breath. Goes in, trying to go for that German suplex on Ahmed, but he's going full steam into a clothesline, rearing back on the neck, placing the knee dead center of the spine of Karl Gotch. Pearl River plunge! For the pervertible powerbomb! And another pervertible powerbomb! 1, 2! 2 count only! And Gotch now with that floating over Chancery suplex. Octopus stretch applied onto the frame of Ahmed Johnson. And now those jabs striking away, flooring him. Ahmed now charging through. Misses that lariat. Jaguar defense by Gotch. Into that bridge. 1, 2. 2 count only. Gotch hangs on for the ropes. He's not going to waste the cardio. But Ahmed just unloading the lefts and rights. And Gotch now hooks it in. Gotch pile driver. But Ahmed kicks him off. Shoots in. Into that cross headlock.
Give up.
He's trapping the arm, making escape a little difficult. Overhand right. But the Fujiwara caught onto Ahmed Johnson.
Give up.
Exactly, this is technicality at best. Ahmed heading up to the top. Big splash! 1, 2. 2 count only. That is a lot of muscle and weight coming down as he grabs Gotch's ears and thrusts that headbutt. Gotch down. German suplex into the buckles. 1, 2. 2.9. Johnson kicks out. And now thrown into the corner. Placing him on top. He's taken to the penthouse. But Gotch reverses. Off the ropes into the corner. And now placing him on top again. He's going to try to go for it. One more time. Superplex onto Karl Gotch. And collides with Rick Knox. Oh no. German suplex. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could have held him there until next Tuesday. Oh no, referee Rick Knox busted open. Either that or he's got ginger eyebrows. Discus lariat by Johnson. Picking up Gotch. Gutbuster. Lariat. Stomping away, giving it his all. But Gotch just keeps coming. He keeps coming. Fujiwara armbar. Rick Knox asking if he wants to give, but he does not. He's safe. Drops the elbow down. Fujiwara caught again! Fujiwara caught again! Will Ahmed tap? No, he will not. And now, side slap. Gotch is back up to his feet. Oh! Scooping tombstone! But Johnson's back up, but he's not all there. Piston elbow, completely out of instinct. Big splash onto the back! Woo! This is a fight, folks! Gutbuster once again! And now the scooping tombstone once more! Into the crossface chicken wing! Ahmed kicked! Ahmed tapped! Ahmed Johnson just tapped! It's over! And Carl Gotch just tapped out Ahmed Johnson. 18 minutes, 17 seconds. The chicken wing crossface, 98%. That was 100. They were screwed out of that extra percentage. Wow. I think that was my favorite match so far of this rotation. Oh man, let's get a drink. We got a drink on that one. Get that John Blood water. That damn Tokyo Dome. Okay, folks, let's move on. Oh my God, that was 100. That was clearly 100. Okay, as we head on into this contest here, I believe this is the final matchup of the Block B bracket. Damn, this has been a good rotation so far. So let's see what this Styles Clash is like. Former WCW Heavyweight Champion Ron Simmons taking on Grand Naniwa, a personal favorite of mine. I don't know what this is going to hold. Here we see Lucha legend Lucha Nesu involved in so many great tag team contests against Kaientai Dojo. On the team of Michinoku Pro, Grand Naniwa, one of the youngest competitors at that time. Former football All-American, Florida State, WCW Heavyweight Champion, multiple tag team champion as well. Ron Simmons, a legend. It's a prestigious tournament, folks. We expect nothing less for you.
Fight.
We go now, lock in. Oh, nice slide through there by Naniwa. Simmons is not having enough of this. Drop toe hold, Jaguar defense by the Crab Man, the King Crab. Swings in on that leg. Off into the corner. A little wacky there, not knowing where he was. Lifting knee there by Ron Simmons, keeping that badass headband on. Raking the eyes now. As Naniwa, Naniwa catching a left to the face. Swing up, step up in Zaguri. Off into the ropes. Shoulder tackle. You're not going to do much against a man like Ron Simmons. Naniwa able to overpower into the drop toe hold. DDT spiking Naniwa. And there's that elbow right into the head of Ron Simmons. Knife edge chop blocked. There's an elbow strike. DDT planting Naniwa. Drops that elbow. Uppercut to the kidneys. Ugh. He's definitely going to have a changing color of pee tomorrow. Yes, it is, heck. That is Ron Simmons. You don't want to step to him. Straight from Georgia. Lifting knee strike there onto Naniwa. Goes in. Clothesline falling style. Into the STF, the cross hook. Scoop slam by Naniwa. The stomping away at the midsection of Ron Simmons. Overhand to knife edge. I don't see it ending well for Naniwa. There it is. Yeah, he's making a huge mistake. Big elbow drop. Nobody home. And falls through with one of his own. As a little bit of punishment and an insult to injury of Ron Simmons. Shot to the midsection there by Naniwa. Into that STF once again. Goes in. Tombstone pile driver right on the top of the head of Ron Simmons. He was going to try to follow through with something, but Ron Simmons woke up. Suplex dead center of the net wood.
Give up.
To get a man up over your head like Naniwa just did with Ron Simmons. You gotta drink plenty of a Tiles 2% milk in a bag, in a carton. Float through, kick to the back. And now drops the elbow right onto the back. Into the corner he goes. And brings him propped up onto the turnbuckle. But no, catches a headbutt. Simmons now waiting on top. What's he gonna go for? Double axe handle. He will rule you, Naniwa. 2 count only. And now brings him in. Tombstone pile driver. Floating into that submission maneuver. Cross in with that clothesline. And now hooks it in with that STF once again. Knife edge chop aplenty. And now Naniwa heading up to the top. Big splash onto Simmons. La Magistral cradle. 1, 2. 2 count only. Now working over the skull. What the hell? Simmons tucking him in. Texas tail tuck. Shades of Major Tom. 1, 2. 2.9. Naniwa escapes. Float over DDT. Right under Duel's crazy clocks. We can ring the bell of Ron Simmons. Irish whip reversal into that throat clothesline. Off the ropes again. DDT splitting them. Into the corner goes Simmons. Now Naniwa taking his sweet-ass time, though. Tornado DDT. Right onto it. There it is. Hey, Spiky. Off the ropes. He might have been too close to that one. No, he floats under another DDT. Naniwa is holding his own strike. He's just putting the skull to complete work on Ron Simmons with that enziguri. Follow up La Magistral roll up. 1, 2. 2 count only. And now Simmons tail tuck once again. The pile driver. Oh, Naniwa. 1, 2. 2 count again. Wait, he just wants him there permanently to spike his head into the mat. 1, 2. Wow! Uppercut floors Naniwa. Back elbow. Naniwa circling in. Trying to crank the neck with that sleeper hold. And now Naniwa bringing him to the corner. What does he have in mind here? Trying to go for a German suplex of some sorts, but Simmons fights back. Knife edge chops to punches. Who's winning this exchange? Drop kick, big one, and a drop kick by Naniwa. They just one-upped each other. Holding it up, I think it is Jim. As Simmons trying to grasp the air, float over on that scoop slam attempt. Naniwa with a falling clothesline. STF applied. Rick Knox asking if he wants to give. It's over. Grand Naniwa just tapped out Ron Simmons. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. 75% the STF Grand Naniwa defeats Ron Simmons? Wow. You just lost your house. Oh no. Oh no. I've been there. All right, folks. That is the full rotation. The first full rotation of matches of this week's, or this broadcast, I should say. I should probably do this more often, huh? But yes, is the first rotation. That was your main event. I got caught up in this excitement, I forgot to call it as the main event. But folks, that is the first rotation of both blocks A and B for this D1 Climax. Let's take a look at what is to expect the next broadcast. As you see here, Tatsuhiro Takaiwa will take on La Sombra in the second round rotation of the A bracket, followed by Shinya Hashimoto versus Rey Fenix. I mean, we already saw Carl Gotch versus Ahmed Johnson, so Those are just some of them because this gets confusing after a while. Oh, shit. And then in the B bracket, you can also expect to see Rosemary versus Hanzo Man. Matsunaga versus Bob Sapp. Or Grand Aniwa. Whatever it is, it gets confusing because round robins are a bitch to keep track of. So either way, folks, we're just going to select the first match and let the computer take its course on that one. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on this broadcast of the D1 Climax 2020. It took us a little while to get here. You see my face now when I call this shit. Thank you so much for being here. Just want to make sure that we are good here. All right, so if you haven't followed this channel already, follow me at Dino Winwood on Twitter. If you want to give back to the WFWF, or just throw $1 here and there's a donation link on the bottom of the page of this Twitch channel. Feel free to give whatever you can. Also, if you don't have anything to give, that's okay. Just continue to pass the word. Let's get this out there, folks. Let's get the numbers up for WFWF. Let's get the numbers out there for Dub 3. Let's build something more. We're going to be in some stuff for a while, and I'm more than happy to bring this entertainment to you guys anytime. I'll be back with more D1 Climax coverage. I'm going to broadcast a little bit more of different types of gameplay, as well as maybe just some FaceTime with you guys. But either way, thank you so much again for joining me here today. I love you all very, very much. Thank you to those who hosted. I haven't been paying attention to the laptop, mainly because this is like my first big broadcast thing as a affiliate. But yeah, and if you feel like donating, thank you so much for that as well. It is greatly appreciated from my heart. But until then, guys, thank you again. I will see you next time. This is Dino Winwood saying, OU818. Now the awkwardness of me turning off this broadcast as I stare at the camera.